Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be looking at something really interesting and honestly quite exciting to me. This is the Particle Mayhem community event for Team Fortress 2. As you can see, I saw this post on the TF2 Reddit. It's got a proper official site page and stuff, and it's an event solely organised by people in the TF2 community to bring people together to make some interesting themed unusual effects to potentially be added into Team Fortress 2. So this is really nice, man, and I can't wait to get into it. There's a lot of different things to go through. Before we get started, you may notice my lighting might be a bit better. The webcam quality might be a bit nicer as well. I recently got sent out these LED strips. I tweeted about them, like all controlled through an app on Wi-Fi on your phone, and there's like a music mode where you can sync it to music. So here it is, listening to the TF2 theme. But yeah, I was lucky enough to get sent these out by Govey, so shout out to Govey. The link to them, if you want to pick them up, is down below. They have different colours, different modes, like scenes where it alternates through different colours, and just overall, I'm super happy with them, and it's actually increasing the quality of my webcam, so it's a win-win situation. So, the Particle Mayhem community event. Let's take a look. So, this is, you got to remember, it's all completely community created, and once we get into reading it and kind of looking at the layout of it, it looks like something Valve themselves would make. So, it says the following: prep your experiments. History tells us of hat-wearing cavemen who became notable figures with their discovery of fire. With it, these gentlemen of prehistoric times found out you could not only play with said fire, but also place it upon one's head to create a brand new hairstyle, or a brand new style that was way ahead of its time. History also tells us that they never learned any fire safety, and that those poor suckers lost their gentlemanly hats and hair. Welcome to Particle Mayhem. We sure as aren't cavemen, however we are lunatics of our time who strive to find the latest unusual fashion using any method necessary. Science, magic, and even witchcraft. You name it, we've got a lab full of it. Whatever it is, it's most likely highly illegal, and will stop at nothing until blood is shed and hair is turned grey. Let's be honest, volcano kits are boring. They are a shameful waste of time that any idiot could conjure up at an elementary school science fair. You know what's better? Creating an actual volcano with actual lava that actually emits from the top of your head. With your experiments, feel free to create as many type of particles: hat, weapon, taunt, and even map particles. Just make sure you handle your experiments with care. FAQ if you have any questions. And there's actually prizes for these particle creators, so it's essentially incentivizing people to create unusual effects, particle effects for taunts, maps, etc. that fit the theme of science, magic, and witchcraft. So it's going to be super interesting seeing what you guys come up with. And as we get into the prizes now, first place wins 30 TF2 keys, second place wins 20, and third place wins 10. And there's also different medals for the winners. So if you come first, second, or third, you get these cool badges. One of them's like a scorching team captain on a bronze badge, one of them's like a burning team captain looking hat on a silver badge, and one of them is a purple flames team captain on a gold badge. And it's interesting, purple flames kind of does fit that like wizardry, magic, sciencey theme, which it was a pretty cool play. I'm not sure if they did that intentionally, but yeah, it was a pretty cool play on things. So aspiring minds will also be able to earn this shiny medallion to display to the world how much of a cosmetic genius you really are. All you need to do is participate in the competition, and once it is concluded, it's all yours. Plus, if you put your heart into it, you might even be able to win one of these top place medals as well. What a deal! And yeah, we kind of went over the medals for this, and the rules are here. So all entries must be submitted to the TF2 workshop before the deadline, December the 21st, 2019. So chances are people will be working on these for a while, and if some of them would kind of fit the Halloween theme, they'd probably get added into a Scream Fortress update next year, assuming that they weren't submitted before this one. And that's even assuming we get a Scream Fortress case, which is looking a bit unlikely at this rate. Particles of any kind may be submitted. This includes unusual effects for hats, weapons, taunts, and map effects, or particles in general. Cosmetic made for the event must follow the theme of science, witchcraft, and magic. Think mad science gone wrong. Particles don't have to follow the theme like cosmetics do. They can be anything. Concepts for cosmetics and particles made before the event are allowed. Anything else made before the event may not be submitted. We want to give everyone a chance to participate finally. Please refrain from making anything that is, well, pretty much just offensive in any way, shape or form, which seems to be a general good rule, you know. I think that's a pretty important rule that most people should consider if they're going to be making something. Any contest submission may hold no more than 4 contributors, so you can't have 10 people working on the same effect. That is taking the Michael a little bit. Staff members are not eligible to participate in the contest. Entries may still be submitted but will not be judged and are allowed to win prizes. Showcase effects on this site excluded from the contest. So, questions and answers. What is Particle Mayhem? We've pretty much been over that. Is this an official update for Team Fortress 2? Unfortunately, no. This is a community-based project and is not in any way affiliated with any major or minor update. This basically means whatever you submit for this contest has no promises of getting into the game. It is up to Valve what gets in and what doesn't. Is there a specific theme to follow? We've been through that. Is there any sort of content specifically not allowed? Yeah, just the offensive stuff again. It's pretty logical, really. It's pretty self-explanatory. Medals aren't being handed out yet. Why so? Yeah, the Valve, it's going to be a bit difficult implementing these prize medals because Valve changed up the rules for medals. I've spoke about this previously. They've put like a temporary hold on medals being submitted. So whenever medals get around to being added again, I'm sure this will be part of it. These medals will be added. And I want to say as well, I wasn't like paid to promote this or anything like that. I just wanted to do my bit for the event. Obviously it's a community event, it brings people together to make unusual effects, to make particle effects for maps and stuff, and I want to do my bit to sort of elevate this, get as many people involved as possible, and it helps out Valve where if they're deciding on unusual effects to add into a crate, they've got more to choose from, and it just brings people together to win some fantastic prizes, share some ideas with other people in the community, and it's just overall a great time. I like being involved in community events like this. I'm just not very good at making things, so I'm leaving it to you guys and kind of spreading the word, so to speak. So a showcase of tests so far. So we've got 4D Dilemma, which is a hat effect, and it looks like a cube. We're going to open this in a new tab. Yeah, it's a sort of cube that hovers above the character's head. It's almost got like a memory leak particles above it, which is really cool, like sprouting out from all sides. It's just a 4D cube shape rotating around in different directions. We've got a vortex, which I really like the look of. Test number 26, it says. This looks really nice, man. So let's take a look at this. It looks like it's available in 2 colors. You get this kind of like glowing part in this middle, and then it almost like spirals into it like a black hole. All the big particles from the outside are being sucked in, or it's available in 3 colors. Green, orange and purple. I love that. I love all the little glistening particles as well. That is a really cool effect. We've got a Vile Trouble. We'll take a look at this one. This is, it looks like it's going to be almost like a cauldron bubbles type effect, but instead of being just cauldron bubbles coming from the hat, you get 2 cauldron pots orbiting around your character's head, which I think is really cool. It's almost like an upgrade on the cauldron bubbles effect. It's interesting to see 2. There's no orbiting effect in the game with 2 orbiting things. We have things like orbiting fire, peace logo, peace sign, hearts, but nothing with 2 effects. So that's really interesting. It would be nice to see that added, maybe in different effects as well. We could have the purple that we saw in the previous ones and the orange as well. I definitely think that wouldn't look out of place. We have crystal calibration, which you get little diamonds floating above your soldier's head. It reminds me of The Sims. It looks like The Sims logo. In fact, it's got to be a reference of sorts. There's 3 of them orbiting around this time. We're getting 3 orbiting things this time with electric bolting between the diamonds. This is really cool. I do like this a lot. And as you can see, it's available in different colors. We've got the green, the purple, and the orange again. I definitely prefer the green just because of the Sims reference, assuming it is a reference to the Sims, but that purple... Oh, there's 4. I am a killer for purple effects. I really like purple unusual effects like Purple Energy and Nebula, and the last Halloween ones like Galactic Gateway, and those 3 in general are really nice. So up next we've got an unusual taunt effect. This time round this is Static Mist, and let's take a look at this thing. So Static Mist seems to be a bunch of electric coming up from the floor. That is exactly what it is. You get this kind of glow around you. It almost reminds me of the Meet the Medic taunt glow. However, you get like electric particles going all the way around, and this is shown by making the robot kind of bug out a little bit. But this is a pretty cool taunt effect. Definitely fits that kind of like mad scientist theme that people were going for. And the last effect we're going to be taking a look at is Magic Tendrils, another unusual taunt effect. Let's take a look at this thing. It kind of reminds me of the previous Halloween effect. However, as opposed to being like a circle on the floor with bubbles coming up, this time around it's tendrils, so like It looks like two tails kind of like interweaving with stars coming around. The colors on this thing are super flashy. This is a very flashy effect. Oh, look at that green shade, man. That is beautiful. But either way, that is just about it for the example effects. Make sure if you do enter this competition, you submit it to the Steam Workshop if you have questions. They've got a Steam group and a Discord server dedicated to it. So guys, that is just about it for this video. If you did enjoy, then please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below, along with if you're going to be entering this. And if you are going to be entering this, you know, let me know what you submit. Drop a link down to it. Come back to this video, drop a link in the comments. I will be keeping an eye out. And I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with. Once again, best of luck to everyone entering, and shout out to everyone involved in this for putting this great community event together. I hope I helped by, you know, putting some spotlight on it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, and peace. Writing sonnets, keep it close to my heart like a locket, never dishonest. High up in the stars just like a comet. I get that profit, then I do the dash just like I'm Sonic.
I'm dashing out the blue so they can call me supersonic, but my eyes been super red cause we've been smoking super chronic. Got the flavors in the bag, you would think that I'm a florist, and I know that makes you mad.